other gas laws, we will talk about Boyle's law. We'll talk about Charles' law. We'll talk about pressure law. We'll talk about ideal gas equation. We'll also talk about general gas law or combined gas law. So I will just go straight to the point. For the Boyle's law states that pressure is inversely proportional to volume when temperature remains constant. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume at constant temperature. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So for Boyle's law, because pressure is inversely proportional to volume, if I change this proportionality sign, I will have P equals my constant, which is T. Okay, so let me use constant K over V. So if you cross multiply, I have PV is constant. So they can ask you at what point or what law is PV constant? That is Boyle's law. So if I want to derive the formula here, the formula for Boyle's law is P1 V1 equals to P2 V2. Charles' law states that your volume is directly proportional to temperature. Volume is directly proportional to temperature. So if volume is directly proportional to temperature, our Charles' law states that at constant pressure, volume is directly proportional to temperature. The formula for Charles' law is going to be V1 over T1 equal to V2 over T2. The pressure law, this pressure law is also called Gay-Lussac's law. Gay-Lussac's law, that's pressure law. Now this law simply states that pressure directly proportional to temperature when volume is constant. It's P1 over T1 equals to P2 over T2, where P1 is initial pressure, P2 final pressure, temperature, initial temperature, final temperature. So if I combine my Boyle's law, my Charles' law, and my pressure law, I combine the three, it's going to give me the combined gas law or the general gas law. So general gas law is going to be P1 V1 over T1 equals to P2 V2 over T2. So whatever they are asked, you are asked to find, you make it the subject of formula. So for the ideal gas equation, the formula is given as PV equals to nRT. P is your pressure, V is your volume, then you have your N